Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Train Sim World once again. My name is jfavignano, and today we're going to be checking out another scenario in this game. I did go through the discussions and read the forums here, and the new 3.5 update has been released, so I opted into that. And let me tell you, we've got to give credit where it is due to Dovetail. They listened to the community, and they optimized this sucker. So if we open up here, look, I have to turn VSync on now. It's a first. Yes, we have to actually turn VSync on because we get above 60 frames per second, as we should with a 1080 the way we have it. So let's pop into scenarios here. And today we are going to do Powering America Part 1. The reason why I'm choosing this one and not like any of these is because I've been getting a lot of people wanting to see the AC 4400, and we're going to use that one today since we usually use the GP. So let's go ahead and select that guy and join the conversation today at Rail Simulator on Facebook, Twitter, the Wild World Web. Yeah, that's what it is, Jeff. Powering America, Part 1. Here we go. The World Wide Web is what I meant to say. Look at the frame rate difference. Let's hit our F3 key and look what we're getting. 57, 55. I remember probably gonna get 40s. You know, it dips into about 45 right there, looking back at all the coal, you know, the cars and all that stuff. But holy crap, what a difference. Alrighty. Please. Seems simple enough. Look at this. Oh, beautiful 60 frame. I mean, look at this. 60 frames locked looking that way. And then it dips a little bit down to the 47, 40, 30. Lotus I see there is 39 or so. Looking back that way. Just a tremendous jump in performance. Absolutely massive. So here's the other train we normally don't use. So let's use the door here since it's a pretty interesting way. Now, remember how it's like, oh, there's no, I wonder how they use the bathroom and stuff like that. Can we close that door? Can we close the door behind us? Yes, we can. This is usually where they have the bathroom, is in one of these little rooms like that. Let's go ahead and close that door. I'm very particular about that. Oh, no. Close that door, dude. Close the door behind you. It's kind of, the click spots are kind of weird on this. It's like, what are you doing to me? I'm just gonna keep, close the door. How hard is it to close a door here? Apparently it's pretty tough. Do we have a door option? Yeah, we have there. Okay, we're actually in. Oh man, welcome to AC 4400. This thing is amazing, man. I absolutely love it. It's very, very clean. It's very, I don't know, modern is the best way to say it. It's like glass cockpit in it. So let's hop in here. Pop in this seat. Ooh, it takes a minute there. Go via location, loading facility, 196 yards ahead. Fantastic. First things first, let's turn our lights on here. We'll go bright. We got this guy. We'll put him to dim or bright. It's fine. Look at all these things. These are all functional too. Got IFD function 6, F5. You can change all of these different things. Pretty neat. We got lead axle sand, not worried about that. Bell. And we can hit the horn a couple times here before we get rolling. There's the lights starting to go right there. So let's independent brake can come off. Yep, we can release the automatic brakes. And now we can put the reverser in forward. Now, normally in the other train, you're used to pushing this handle forward, you know, to go forward. In this one, you go back. If you look at it right here, set up idle, dynamic brakes forward, and throttle is back. Very interesting. So go P1, P2. Oh man, this thing gets going quick. Hit that a couple times there. Well, maybe a little bit more power than that, bud. Oh, I love the sound of that thing, though. Man, that sounds good. Come on, baby. P4, maybe. We got a lot of coal hanging, or a lot of cars back there, and we just gotta. I guess we have to pull one of the first cars underneath it. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure. But that's what it looks like to me. Look how awesome this is. I love it with good frame rates. It just makes a world of a difference. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. So, I mean, yeah, they definitely delivered. They listened to everybody. Let's go idle on that guy. We can do dynamic. We have automatic brakes, actually. That's the entire train. I'm just gonna let this kind of do its thing. You can go forward for dynamic braking if you want. And what's really cool is I learned about dynamic braking thanks to you guys. You showed me, you know, that it's an engine brake essentially, and that is really cool. I did not know that. little bit more than that. One more brakes there. It's coming down, but it's nothing great. Might have to go with the automatic brakes to 30% there. Maybe a little bit more. That might be just what we need there. Oh, maybe that's too much. Objective complete. Fantastic. We did it. Put that back in setup. Actually, we put that in idle. And load the coal. All right, so we need to pull up to load the coal. We have to do that for every train? No way, man.
No! God, please, no!
No way. All right, well, let's go ahead and pull this baby up a little bit here. That's released. That's released. Yeah, let's go ahead and give this baby to P1 here, power. Just a little bit of power. We're gonna pull the first car up. I would hope we just only have to do one. Because if we have to do every single car, that is so many cars to have to do. That's a little bit over the top. But hey, what do I know? We gotta get up, and I think we have to do this manually ourselves. Operate the coal deal. Oh, that belt's gonna drive us nuts, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and take care of that. No bell, no. No bell, no. There we go. We'll shut that thing off so it doesn't drive us nuts. Run down here. We're so excited because we have 60 frames per second. Oh, a hat. Yes, I got a hard hat collected. Look at that. We're underneath. Oh, it's filling up. Look at that. All right, let's climb up there and have a look-see. Look how incredible that is. Well, the coal, it looks like it's killing frames, but it's really not too bad compared to this way. But that's all right. I mean, how much do we have to do? I think it's automatic. Like, once it's full, it's full. Doesn't seem to be moving, though, does it? It says 63%. I mean, do we have to do it for every single train car? I mean, can you imagine doing that job in the real world? Oh, you know what? I bet we have to move it forward more, don't we? I bet so. I bet so. Oh, that's going to be a time consumer right there. That's going to be a time consumer. Man, I'm just not used to these frame rates. This is insane. A huge jump, man. All right, off you go, off you go. Reverser is forward. I should have put that in neutral. That was my fault. Let's go power handle back into one. I thought we were starting to move there for a second. Yeah, we are moving. It's just taking a minute, man. I don't think we have wheel spin or anything like that. What is going on with this? I must have screwed something up. This is the stuff that gets me. I'm like, I don't understand why certain things don't want to work when it's like the independent brake was on, but it wasn't, you know what I mean? That is so weird. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong there. Give a bit more power in that. Let the thing fill on up. No, we're starting to roll back now. Maybe power 3. Will that do it? This thing doesn't want to roll. It's going now, though, under power 3. Let's go back to power 2. There it goes. Idle. Oh, it's doing it. Did we get the first one? Is it gonna be enough? Yep, 100%. You have to do it for each one. Wow. Wowee. All right, I need to figure out how to do the brakes here a little bit better. Nope. Nope. Brakes, man. Brakes. Automatic brakes. Yeah, 10%. Hey, that worked. Oh, so it fills up pretty fast, actually. So if we can just get this thing just barely rolling, we'll be okay, I think. Let's try that. Let's go into P1 here. I think we just keep P1 rolling, we'll be all right as far as loading this entire train. We're just gonna play with that, going back from P1 to idle back and forth, you know? Come on, baby. You got it. Yeah, I think P1 is the way to do it. You just gotta be patient with it. Well, I'm not gonna make you sit through this entire loading process, but you see how it goes. There it is right there. It's doing its job. And it looks like they're fairly generous with that, so let's see if that will do it on P1 if I don't have to touch anything. That would be amazing. Oh, no. Nope, it was just by a little bit. Just by a freaking tiny bit, man. No, stop. 92%, 99%. This is a pain in the absolute ass, dude. Having to worry about this. We're gonna have to back up. We're gonna have to back up. Come on, out of brakes. We're just gonna get the rest of these guys real fast. It won't take very long, especially I think by going this slow. But yeah, I'm not gonna make you go through the entire loading of all of the cars. So I'll see you whenever we're on the other side here. Well, if you want to know what I've been doing for the past, I don't know, 20-something minutes or so, is this. I've been looking at this at the very back of the train, and I'm just watching these numbers go up so I know where each car is. You have to fill every car up. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know who wants to do that, but I mean, if you want to do that, that's cool. But, I mean, they should have an option where you can tick to where you fill one up, you fill the whole train. I mean, this is just the most time-consuming project. I mean, I'm just powering the idle, going forward, hitting idle, going forward. You know, filling up each car. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got like 20 left. It's insane, man. Last 2 cars. Oh my God. We can see this thing filling it up. Look at that. Get a good idea of what's going on back here. And it fills those cars up pretty quick, doesn't it? I got down to a science though. I count out in my head, like in between cars is like 9 seconds. And then like it's every 3 to 4 seconds I pull it forward here like that. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then back to idle. There goes the coal pouring in there. Pour it on in there, baby. Last car. Yeehaw, man. Come on, not too much, not too much. Objective complete. We did it. We did it. Track switched. Set the switch to the correct track. Well, okay. So all we have to do is do this and then back it in. Is that what we're doing here, apparently? I think it is. Okay, yeah, 10 mile an hour. We're going to have to walk all the way back that way, it looks like. Yup. Fantastic. All right, let's put this guy on full service. Put this guy on full application. Reverser should be in neutral, and you are idle. Yes, you are, sir. Let's hop out. We're going to go all the way back down to where the coal place was and pull the track. So I'll see you there. 500 yards away. We got to run there. Now, I believe this is a 2-parter. So we fill up the coal train, and then once we put it back into the spot we're supposed to, yep, switch the lever. There, the tracks have been switched. Couple to formation of that guy. We pick that up, and then we get to continue on. That's what it looks like. So we got a couple to that guy. It's going to be a minute before we get back up to the train. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Oh, I can hear this thing purring down here in the fog. We'll get in here. We'll put it in reverse. I'm going to go to the back camera where we were. Oh, I walked my first mile. Look at that. We get an achievement for walking a mile. Woo! Walk a mile in my shoes, man. I'm going to close that so it's not as loud. So it's not as loud. Back to the engineer's seat. You always get frame raped whenever you jumped into that. I don't know what that's all about, but what are you going to do? Reverser goes into reverse. You can come off. Release you. And yeah, we just go ahead and we're going to add throttle. So let's go to the back here like this and add that power there to P1. And it'll go. It's kind of a cool sound. There it is. You can hear it coming, just but we're rolling. We are a-rolling. We just got to couple back into this guy. This is all we got to do. We're going to keep an eye on our speed while we do this, so back to idle there. We're all right. We're going to hit this thing at about 3 miles per hour or so. Oh, we're hitting the side of that. That's interesting. Keep the power up right there. Man, talk about some tedious work. I mean, let's be honest. There would have been a guy down here to do that in the first place. You know, his job would have been to switch the track right there. We wouldn't have had to run all the way back as the engineer to hit that. But what are you gonna do? They added a walking simulator in here, so it adds to the it. Now, if you were in VR, that would be cool. You know, if they bring this to VR, that's gonna be awesome. It'd be a lot of fun to do that. You just kind of feel like you were in the environment. You know. I'll put it in idle here. We'll probably add some dynamic brake as we get closer, but right now looking pretty good at about 3 miles per hour right there. I mean, it's sitting here at idle. You just got to be patient with it. And then we're going to couple right into that guy. If they make us come all the way back to do the connection, that is going to be a little much, but I'm hoping that is not going to be the case. I cannot believe they made us do every single one of those. Fill them up with coal. That was pretty insane, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, really loving the performance. It has really, really come up a way. Very, very pleased to see that. They did a fantastic job with optimization. And like a lot of people said in the forums that they thought it was, you know, the physics. And that seems to be the case. All right, a little bit more. Nope, just gonna sit here to idle. We're gonna roll right into this thing at about 2 miles per hour. That's gonna be perfect for this. Gonna be perfect. Yep, right there. 1.8, 1.9 or so. Bam, baby. Objective complete. All right, now we get the hell on out of here. Prepare the locomotive. Set the reverser to neutral and auto brake to full service. Is this all we're doing in this? Is just filling these up and then that's it? It appears to be that way. All right, let's go. You, full application. You go to full service. Yeah, full service right there. You go to neutral. And you go to idle. We are. Integrated function display. Select the air brake screen 1 and press cutout F3, trail and save. What? Okay. On this screen, so we go air brake screen 1. There it is. And then press cutout, which is F3. No, that didn't. Oh, F3, this button there. So cut it out. There it is right there. Trail is F4. So we want trail. And then save is F6. Boom. Objective complete. All right, now what? Switch off systems. Turn off the engine, run, generator field, and control switch. So we have to do all this fun stuff. Oh my lord, man. Okay, well, let's hop out of here so we can actually see what we're doing. Can you crouch? No, you don't want to crouch, do you? Oh, here it is right here. All right, these switches right here. Off, off, off. Climb aboard. Sit in the engineer's seat. Okay. Yep, that's what we did. Now what? You want us to open this window here? 1 mile says there. Do we proceed ahead or are we done here? Climb aboard, sit in the engineer's seat. We did that already. Maybe you didn't like how fast I did it or something. Seems to be the case because it went made a sound. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. What are we supposed to do now? It's starting to rain. All right, 3 times I have done this. Sit in the engineer's seat of the lead locomotive, and that's what I'm doing. And I think the game's bugged out. I think it screwed us. I mean, we spent that much time, about 50 minutes total, to do all of this so far in this, and we can't do anything from here. That's a pisser, man. That is really bad. So I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Yeah, I mean, we did every climb aboard, sit in the engineer's seat of the lead locomotive. We did that, man. We did it. Save, maybe? Okay, hit back. And, yeah, I guess that is it. I guess there's nothing else we can do, with that. I mean, that's a real shame. It's a bug that we cannot get, you know, them to continue on the mission or say that we finished the scenario or what. I thought we would get to go driving down the rails in this episode, but apparently not. They had other options for us. I mean, if we look at the scenarios here, it remembered what we did. Yeah, we haven't finished it yet. We have one more thing. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to start it. It should leave off where we left off, or it should start where we left off, leave off where we left off. That makes sense. But if it doesn't, then no thank you. No thank you. Powering America. It's going to start over from the beginning again. These are the things, man. These are the things that'll drive you crazy. There's no way in hell I'm reloading this thing, even though we've already done it. Can we load? Can we resume? There's nothing. There's no way in hell I'm going to redo this. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Well, that's really unfortunate. Well, next time, I think we're going to do the second part where we actually get to go driving down the rails. But this shows, you know, the dynamics of the game as far as getting out, going down there, filling it up, and stuff like that. So it was a giant pain in the ass, but you know what? That's part of it. So that'll do it for this one. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.